Hey there guys, Cambot here with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys a video on tips and tricks of Mirage. I'm going to show you guys some nading points. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to take sites, on how to hold them, you know, stuff of that sort. Let's go ahead and start with A. We're terror side and we're trying to take it. You're going to run a 2-3 typically, 2 in palace, 3 in ramp. And I'm going to show you 3 smokes, all coming from the ramp side of player. So you're going to come to this corner. It doesn't stop you, so you're going to play it by ear or whatever. Line yourself up top left of that pillar. And then you're going to line yourself up as well. You're going to go as high as that, so you're going to go up right about there. Seems about right, yeah. Let's check it out. Oh, I just barely missed. This is a very hard grenade because since the corner doesn't actually stop you, you have to play it by ear. It's very tricky. Boom. That should be good. That felt good. There we go. Perfect. Top of stairs. Typically, there's a guy playing right here, you know, right there in connector. That's going to prevent him from coming up the stairs and being able to kill you guys as you rush into A. Okay, the next one's going to be 4 connector. Line yourself up so you can't see the side of this window block right here. This is where I'm at, just so you guys know. This little window right here. Okay, and then you see this little kind of discoloration right there on the wall? That's what you're aiming at. That's what you're using. So it's about halfway. You go about halfway of the wall. Find a little spot, go right up above it. Just literally just crosshair just right above it. Go a little to the left. Okay, you want the right end of your crosshair to be right above that spot. And chuck. Okay, it's gonna hit top stairs, wall, ground, explode. And nobody's coming through that. Nobody's gonna be able to see through it. You're safe. Okay, now for the last one, I'm gonna be thrown from this corner. So you get this corner of the wall. Oh, this is for CT, by the way. And you're gonna line up the left part of your crosshair on that. And you're going to bring the height of your crosshair right about there. Right under that ledge. You don't want it to be that ledge. You want it to kind of be a little under that ledge. And also right there. And so we're going to go up. Feels good. Oh, I blocked it. It hit me. That's lame. Boom. Right about there. What is? Oh, derp. You have to run. Totally forgot that. Okay. So you gotta do like a little quick 1-step run. There we go. Much better. See, and that is a perfect CT nade. Can't believe I forgot that. So that's how you take A, and when you're holding A, this is probably the trickiest bomb site to hold on almost any map, for me at least. Really, you can sit, sandwich is very risky in there, you don't typically want to do that. You can sit up there on top of Tetris. You can sit down here if there's nowhere else too high, but that's probably your last resort. Palace is really good, K-box is really good, and I love to go into CT either there or there, and sometimes we'll even push up into sniper nest, you know, the vent right back there. And so that's how you can hold it down. And just a tip, if you take a bomb site, throw the flashes where they're coming from and replace the smokes. So like if I didn't throw a smoke and that one on the connector runs out, I'm gonna put it back. Okay, and because it makes their approach incredibly dangerous, because you can see people coming through smoke before they can see you, you know, just sitting there. Okay, this one's going to be for a sniper nest, just a little nade. And you're going to line up in between these little bars, right in between these roofs, and you're going to go up to the top of these antennas, like right about there. And you're going to run right before you hit the fence you're going to throw. I think I let go a little too soon. Yep, just barely. Look at that. Literally, just barely. I let go a little too soon, about a step too early. Dang it, did I do it again? Yes, I did. There we go. That's, yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. Right into sniper nest. Now that one, yeah, it's a little far right. Just aim it a little farther left. I didn't quite get it far left enough. And so that allows you to kind of control mid somewhat. Also, if you're coming up mid, you can, you know, sniper nest. Boom. But actually, a little tip with these smokes when you're smoking connector is, see, he can still see you from the top of the connector stairs. What you want to do is, you want to, you know, you're coming right here and you want to, right there. See, that went up about 2 stairs, which is perfect. He can no longer see you from the top stairs. Yeah, he can see through that, but he's not going to be able to see you. And if you're, that's if you're going B. If you're going A, you know, just somewhere back in there and go up connector, and you're good to go. I'm going to show you guys some B smokes. This isn't as important to smoke off as A. A is incredibly important because there are a lot of places to hide, a lot of places for people to come from. So you really got to be able to lock it down. So, and it's so big, you can't get a position very quickly. So smokes help you control the area a lot better. So this is picky one. So you come to the lip of the top of the stairs, and you come to the corner where the shadow and the light hit. Right on the lip. And you see this brick. That's the, I guess, the path. That one. And so you go corner of light, brick, second brick, but you're going to stop halfway the second brick. Okay, this is a very precise one. Okay, you're going to put the left, the very kind of the tip of the left of your crosshair, couldn't think of the word, right, like kind of just inside the roof of the building, and then you're going to put the bottom part of it a little bit above the corner, and there we go. There we go. See? I've failed many times. It's going to blow it right on B. See if that hits, you know, just inch farther back, if that hits an inch farther back, or it goes, you know, an inch to the side, it's botched. So this is one you want to practice. I'm going to throw the other nade, and then those work in complete unison to block off bench, and I'll explain why they're used. Okay, pay attention to that ledge. Come up even with this. There's the ledge. Go a little bit above. You want the bottom of your crosshair to be even with the far corner. Come out to the side a little bit. And there she goes. This one bounces block. So you got to smoke there and you got to smoke there. What this allows you is typically when you come apartments, you want to clear out connector first. So it's going to allow 2 or 3 people to come out balcony, 2 to 3 people come out window. If you come out window, the first place is boom, check back here, and then you look back here. Okay, you got a clear connector. Okay, and if you're coming from balcony, you got these 2 smokes down. What this allows you to do is one person can even get cracked in and get up on van, one person can run through the smoke, and one person can come sight and run into the smoke. And this separates. Typically, that's a crossfire. If you know if there's no smokes and you got guys going connector, he behind bench can crossfire, and they're gonna mow more people down. So smokes prevent the crossfire, and it singles the targets out, which makes it a lot easier to kill them. And some places to hold once you get B are, you know, you want to sit maybe right here, you know, behind bench is really good, up connector, you know, up there in halls, and even, you know, behind van, or you could sit right there if you want to. The best spots, I believe, the most important spots are right there and out there in connector. Bench is good, but since you can now wall bang through it like you used to not be able to, it makes it much, you know, more dangerous for the player behind it. And that right there is more of a ninja spot. You know, maybe if you gotta like pull a clutch or something and you want to ninja them, that's how you can do it from there. Back of van, you can, you know, see him right there. You got cover of the van. If you got a guy up in apartments, this is a fairly safe spot. And you can even, you know, worst case scenario, you can help him, you know, cover apartments if things go south. If your apartments, you can ninja it, sit right here, backstab them. You could, you know, if you sit up here, you know, in apartments, you want to try to ninja, so you can get here, you can get up there, because there's nothing really to take cover from. You're just kind of out in the open, so you want to, you know, get them before they get you. But that's how you hold. That's how you take and you hold sites as terrorists on Mirage. And for the most part, most of the places I said to play, you could use in CT or a terrorist. You just, of course, look different directions. But as far as A goes for CT, one thing I do want to mention about A site for terrorist is you're doing a 3-2, so 3 ramp, 2 palace. First person in the ramp, you got to check here. I've seen too many people get gayed from right here, and then the next place you look. Of course, if there's not a guy out in the open and you're just clearing, you look back here. You look. Some people might hide right there. Some people may go all the way back there. Okay. And then you prioritize. It depends on when the people of Palace come out. Okay, and I'll show you. The people from Palace, their #1 priority as soon as they come out. If there's nobody stairs or connectors, but those should be smoked off, so you should be good. Or maybe there's nobody sandwich. Their first priority is right here. You got to check this little closet spot. Okay. And then, as soon as they check that, they got to come down here and clear this. Okay, but if your people in Palace are late getting out and they're not coming out at the same time as you, so you're going to go boom, boom, and then you're checking this. Okay, if you're checking this, though, you want to hold this corner, because if somebody plays sandwich, they're sitting right there. Okay, they're not. If they're back here, they're just going to die. So they're going to play it right here. So you don't want to swing out too much, because then you're going to expose your back to them. You want to hold tight. You want to come around this corner and see if anybody's there. Sandwich, and then you can start checking boxes. Okay, but a lot of times you're going to see maybe one Palace, up or down, and then you'll have one CT, and then you'll have one in connector. That's if 3 are playing A. Sometimes, their mid player might just be in connector, because that does give you fairly good mid control. The boost, just in case you guys, just so you know, you sit right here, boost up into sniper nest. If somebody's in sniper nest, you can actually see the top of their head from here. So, if you creep up, you can come right here and, alright, he's down, you got control of mid now. See, is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else that I need to go over with you guys as far as A. But, typically, also if you're CT, it's typically a 2-1-2, 2B, 1 mid, and a 2A. But if you can't hold down mid, like say they have an op and you don't, then you just put one in connector. If you're running 2-3, just put one in connector and make sure you can at least have some sort of mid. This place is kind of risky because you come out and you risk getting shot from the op, whereas the op's not going to be right there, so you want to play this a little more because you're only exposing yourself to most likely riflemen, which you're going to have more of a chance of killing than an op. If they're, if they have considerable marksmanship. But, yeah, just remember to counter grenade if you're CT. So, you see these smokes coming in, you got, these smokes coming in, blah, blah. If you're back here, and you got, if you have your own smoke, go ahead and, smoke off their ramp, or, smoke off top of Palace. And maybe you can even move up in front, because that's going to make their approach way more deadly. And, frag it off, flash it off, Molotov it off, because any of that is it's going to slow them down. And if they rush it like that, typically those smokes indicate a rush. You don't just waste 3 smokes on a site and not rush it. That's going to, indicate to your team that, hey, they're coming, so get your butt over here. And that's going to buy your team, 3 to 5 seconds extra, which is a lot, how many times have you been defusing a bomb and, you only needed those, 3 or 5 extra seconds to, get the defuse and win the round. So 3 to 5 extra seconds is a lot of time. So it's just, throw out your grenades, get somewhere safe where you're not, if you're back here, just get somewhere safe, and just, that way if you're not out in the middle just throwing shit and they just pop out the smokes and they blast you. Just get somewhere safe, flash, another flash, stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if this helped at all. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more videos that are going to be coming out soon. I'll see you in the next video.